Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Guaranty RV Supercenters in Junction City, Oregon. My name is Erik.Sakshaug, and today I've got a very special presentation for you. This is a 2017 Winnebago Grand Tour 45RL. There's a lot to see about this coach. Come on inside, let's take a look. So, starting in the back of the brand new 2017 45RL Grand Tour, check out the size of this bathroom. This is one of the largest bathrooms that you'll find in the RV industry for a rear bath. As you can clearly see, we do have a washer-dryer stack readily available for you, but one of the crown jewels back here really is this wardrobe. Just check out how big that is. You can literally fit your entire wardrobe in there, all 4 seasons of clothes in one spot. Quite wonderful and quite convenient. As we go a little more, check out the size of the shower as well. I stand about 5'9", I'm about 200 pounds, and as you can see, lots of room back here, and I'm all the way back up against this wall with lots of room to spare as well. And you can easily fit someone about 6'3", 6'4" in there without too much trouble. As we move on into the bedroom, check out all of these dresser drawers that you've got in here. These are all solid wood design, very nice on the front, all handcrafted. And the best thing about them is that as you go, you'll note that you can't slam those. Those are going to be protected. That's something you don't find in most motorhomes, but something you will find in your home, away from home. Moving over this direction, please take a note. We've got a big king-size bed here. Beneath all those pillows, that is actually our elevated head bed, so you can actually raise this up just like you would an adjustable base that you might have in your home. It's going to make it wonderful so you can watch TV while you're on the road, enjoy breakfast in bed, or if someone has snoring issues, elevating the head can actually help with that quite a lot. You've also got 110 power on both sides of the bed, so you can plug in laptops, iPads, iPhones, etc. and so on. As we move out into the rest of the coach here, little half bath here, but as you'll note, even though it's a little bit small, there's a whole lot of space in here to move around quite freely. You got a nice medicine cabinet in here as well, plenty of room, so nothing to feel too cramped about. As we go through here into the kitchen area, check out the pantry storage. Lots of storage space here, and then also another massive storage facility down below for your convenience. You do of course have a big residential size refrigerator with a freezer down below. That is of course going to have an ice maker as well. One of the big features about this coach is that they have actually gone away from all the big switches and stuff all throughout the coach to control it. So you're mostly used to seeing a big control panel up top. Well, not the case here. If you'll look right over here, you can see that this is all on a touchscreen. So whether you want to control the lights, whether you want to monitor your tanks, have your energy management over here, you can also control the slides, you can control pretty much everything about the coach. That's turning on your engine block heater and your aqua hot. Quite literally everything is in one spot, as Winnebago always has it, and now it's electronically controlled with a touch screen. It's very easy to read, very user-friendly. Moving on into the rest of the kitchen, this is of course an all-electric coach. You do have a residential convection unit on top. You've got induction cooktop down below. Also have, as you would expect with any luxurious motorhome, a nice dishwasher built in. You can actually fit quite a lot in here, many plates, many pots and pans, lots of stuff. And then of course you are going to have your double basin stainless steel sink, as you would expect. One of the nice things for those who prefer to have a chef's kitchen, most of you are going to love to have this extra workspace. However, most of you aren't going to love the fact that most of the time these are going to be sliding out and not really very well supported. This, by comparison, as you can see, is firmly mounted to the ground, and when you bring this massive slide in, that's going to cover it up. So you can literally put all your weight on here. Again, I weigh a little over 200 pounds, and this is not moving at all. This is just as solid as something you would have in your home. Moving on a little bit further, we do have, of course, electric sofa. So this will raise, I can lean back, raise myself up. I've even got a nice little adjustment here for the head pad as well. Very luxurious. If you turn around just a little bit, you'll notice that we do have a massive 55-inch high-definition TV here, as well as a nice fireplace. Again, all the comforts of home that you would expect while you're on the road. As we move forward into the cockpit, you're going to notice that we do, of course, have our navigation system. That's a huge screen, a big upgrade from what we had in here before. Also, you're going to have the Mobileye collision avoidance system on board as well. For the engine, you are, of course, going to have a Cummins 8.9 liter 450 horsepower diesel. It's also going to be featuring 1,250 foot-pounds of torque. One of the other beautiful things about this coach is that you do, of course, you might have noticed these little remotes that we've got here. These are, of course, massaging recliners as well. So once you turn these around so you can enjoy the football game on the TV, you are, of course, going to be bathed in luxury as you would expect. So here we are on the wonderful exterior of this beautiful 2017 Winnebago Grand Tour 45RL. First thing, full body paint as you would fully expect. So we work our way around a little bit further. You'll note this massive storage bay that we have on board. This has got a slide out tray. This will slide out all the way on both sides. You've got plenty of room for pretty much everything you can think of. Convenient shelf in there as well. You've got ready access to your Dirt Devil vacuum, and these storage bays are, of course, fully lit. This is also a great example, a great opportunity rather, to show you a little bit more about the Maxim chassis that's on board. And that's something that Winnebago does themselves. They've actually modified this with Freightliner to resist extra tension and torque that you might experience when you're going down the road. This is going to be very rigid, which is why they have the tile floor inside. It's basically going to fix it so you eliminate all that torque and twist as you're going down the road. Something very unique to Winnebago. As we move on, oops, you of course have outside entertainment here, so nice big 50-inch TV with a sound bar, but the biggest part of the outdoor entertainment is going to be your outdoor cooking station. So you do of course have a true induction cooktop, same as you've got inside. You've got storage space down here, convenient bottle opener, place for the paper towels, and you do of course have a mini refrigerator out here as well. As we move on around to the other side, this is, of course, going to be a side drafter, so that's another big important feature on this. It means you can basically open this thing up and have ready access to all your fluid levels, have ready access to your filters, even change a serpentine belt if something chaotic happens while you're traveling down the road. As we move on just a little bit more, ready access to your wash bay. And you'll note on some other coaches you might be expecting to run into a slide. Please note these slides are fully extended and I can readily access everything about this without having to worry about bonking my head. So very simple, very well designed, ready access for everything. Hot water lines and cold water lines are color coded, as are the black and gray tanks as well. And then the last thing, as you would expect here, you are of course going to have your AquaHot system on board as well. The last thing to note, something that can be critically important, is that tag axle. This is the last thing we'll talk about. Tag axle on here, as you can see, that rear wheel is crowned out. That means that you are going to have a steerable tag axle. So as you're going down the road, this 45-foot coach is actually going to handle about like a hook and ladder fire truck. So that rear axle will steer a little bit, and it'll actually help get you around the corners a little bit safer. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about all the time we have to talk about this Winnebago 45RL Grand Tour for 2017. Once again, my name is Erik.Sakshaug. If you have questions about this coach or any of the other wonderful coaches we have, please feel free to contact me at the 800 number below on the screen. Or if you wish, please feel free to contact me directly on my cell phone. That number is 541-513-3171. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Please remember, we're always here to help.